Second quarter was big for you guys. Looked like the defensive intensity increase. You forced 8 turnovers, but was working then.
These guys.
We finally woke up. Like we came in the game a little sleepy.
And went back to sleep.
Yeah, it was like short reaction.
I think that when we noticed like we were like down and we shouldn't have been down, we just started to like dig in more, and it was like the whole game was like bumpy. It was like low, high, low, high, low, and it was just like we had to pick it up.
Seemed like you seem like you got a lot of contributions. Pretty balanced attack. How important was that?
Yeah, I think that's the name of our team is we're pretty balanced. And everybody kind of steps up to the plate when they're needed, when they're asked for. And we have 5 kids that, averaging a good amount of points, and, everybody contributes on the rebounding end. And, I think our assist numbers, I would love to see them eventually continue to go up. It's just going to take us realizing that we can reverse and be a little bit more patient on offense.
Team Mair, how does this performance make you feel?
I feel good. I could score the ball like really well, but I was hitting a lot of shots, and it definitely put a lot of confidence.
What was it like playing in front of that youthful crowd?
It was fun. I mean, they were into it. They were really into it this game. So
Yeah, we really shout out and thank all the elementary schools that came out today, because you guys were loud and amazing in the stands.
And then in the second half, you guys seemed like you could control the game pretty well. They kind of had a couple of runs. I think they had 2 threes to end the third quarter to get it back down from 20-14. What was like the focus in the second half?
I think the focus probably needed to be more on us just keeping our hands up and shooting pockets, and knowing that that would be the way they'd have to like kind of dig into that deficit, is shooting threes. But we kind of just, maybe just seemed a little bit of a step slower on the defensive end. But that's something that we'll be able to watch and grow from. And I think sometimes, 11 a.m. game, not to give them any excuses, but you come out, it's not really your normal time that you play. And I don't think they, outside of that second quarter, we really looked like us in that. And thankfully people did step up and score, and I was really proud of the way Team Mair kind of came out ready to score and ready to take control of what was going on and do her part, because without that little bit of a spark, we were struggling. And Tay's defense was really good today and kind of kept people in front of her and caused some havoc, and almost had a couple steals that kind of we hit back to them somehow. But we, overall, this team is always gonna, I would much rather learn from an ugly win than a good, than a hard fought loss. So there's a lot to learn from in this game, but I'm proud of any win we get, we're excited about.
All right,
My first question is just, when was the last time anyone was up actually playing basketball at 11 o'clock in the morning and taking pregame warm-ups, during morning coffee time?
Well, we practiced yesterday we got up at 9:15 to film. So we tried to get them on a good schedule the last couple of days, because they're in finals. And I also think, and again, never to make excuses. Nobody likes excuses, but these players are preparing for finals, and it's a lot on their plate. Boston College is a great school, and a degree from here means, a little bit more than a lot of places. And so they have to work hard academically, and that weighs on them this week. They know what's coming up, and I think that they all have sometimes their candle burning at both ends a little bit with that. So kind of nice for them now to have a day off tomorrow, and really I hope that they'll be disciplined and really get into their studies so they can get on the right track to make sure they get a little bit of sleep this week.
Coach, and for the players too, 53 total rebounds, and I know 20 offensive rebounds in there. Numbers that jump off as, those are good numbers, but at the same time, do you kind of wish that the offensive numbers were a little bit down, because that would have brought the shooting percentage up a little bit? I know 40% is still pretty good, but that's a lot of offensive boards.
Yeah, and I think, that's one thing. Rarely am I mad at this team for not working hard. It's more so just being smarter or more technical with what we're doing. Even Tim picked up a foul, and I yelled at the ref. I said, hey, she finally swam through and got her offensive rebound exactly the way we work on, and you called a foul on her. That doesn't help me out trying to reinforce good habits. And the ref kind of laughed, but I think that we worked hard on the offensive boards. I'm with you. I wish there wasn't so many offensive boards to be grabbed in that game, but defensively, I thought we did a nice job, grabbing what we could and pushing from it. And I thought our numbers in transition, I think we had 21 fast break points. And I really think we could have even had, 35, 36 if we could have just got things rolling a little bit smoother.
And then just for everyone now, 8 of 10 have now gone into the win column. 8 of the last 10 since the Ohio State game. Is there a part of this team now that's starting to feel like it's starting to hit the gas pedal and hit that right trajectory just at the right time as ACC play gets back into it?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that yeah. What was your question?
Just are we hitting the right trajectory here, right? As ACC play is getting fired back up next weekend.
I think we weren't besides Mair's performance and Tim's rebounds, I don't know that we were very excited about the way we played today. I think we were left with a little bit of we should have capitalized a little bit more on the game, and we should have had our foot on the gas a little bit more with a smarter approach to how we played on both ends. So that's a rough question, but am I happy with us getting the win? 100%. Do I think our team is going to stick together and continue to grow? And are we on the right trajectory to come in, hopefully, this Georgia Tech game and play hard and play well together? I absolutely think that we're on that track.